So we are going to see if this product right here from Milani is going to be able to conceal and color correct at the same time these dark circles. So if you are interested in seeing that, please stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome to my video. It's CammyJOfficial, so let's start the show. My name is Cammy. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. Let's go ahead and get right to the video. All right, y'all. So today I'm going to be testing out this. This is the Milani Undereye Brightener. It says that it can conceal and perfect. So I did pick this up in 2 colors. I got this in the color number 4, which is Nectar, which looked very orangey to me on the website, and it definitely looks orangey in person. And then I picked up this one, which is number 3, and this is called Pumpkin. And it doesn't really look very pumpkinish to me. It's giving me more beige than anything else, but I did try to get these 2 colors just in case when they came in, you know, they were different. So this under eye brightener from Milani retails for $10.99, and I purchased this directly off of the website. I tried to go to my local Walgreens, which is trash when it comes to finding specific products. It didn't have it, so I had to go online, but this is definitely in the affordable range for the size and for what it's promising it's going to do. So going along with this test, I also actually picked up 2 of their concealers. This is the Conceal Plus Perfect Concealer, and I got it in 2 different colors because I am not really the best with picking things online when it comes to drugstore. So I got the color 170, which is Warm Almond. That's this one right here. And then I also picked up Deep Tan. All right, so this is what the applicator for the corrector looks like, and it is a nice little round sponge. And I believe that all I do is just apply this directly to the face and then blend in. I want to show you guys how that goes. So I just put a little bit of pressure on it, and as you can see, it squeezed a really good bit at the top of that there. So I'm going to moisturize my under eye. I'm just going to use a little bit of the CeraVe Eye Repair Cream. You always want to start on moisturized under eyes when you are putting any type of under eye products on your face. So whether it be your color corrector or your concealer, the more hydrated the under eyes, the better the products are going to blend in. All right, now that that is done, I'm going to take the color Nectar here, and I'm going to apply it under the eye like so, just in little dots. I do like the fact that it comes out like this, and I don't feel like I need to put so much on there. Then to blend that in, I'm going to use my Sephora number 57 blending brush. Add a little bit of water to it, and now we are going to blend this in. So what I can say about this color corrector off the break is the fact that it is a very watery formula, and I'm used to color correctors that have a more creamy consistency, but the color is definitely spot on. It definitely looks very orange on my skin, even though they call this Nectar. This is definitely their orange color corrector. So as you can see with using the brush, this goes into the skin very easily, and I did use 3 dots of it, but you can see it's spreading out a lot more this way. So I probably could have used definitely 2 dots because a little bit of this does go a long way, and that's great for the price. For $10.99, and it can spread far and wide on your face. That is a good thing when it comes to a color corrector. So I'm also going to use whatever else is left, that extra. I'm going to put it on the bridge of my nose since I put a little bit too much on there. But we want to see how well it can cover. All right, so now that that is done and blended, this is the side here with the color corrector on. Now I do see that a little bit of hyperpigmentation right here is still peeking through, and also hyperpigmentation on the bridge of the nose is still peeking through, but I am going to go on to this eye. So just pushing just a little bit more in, I'm going to then do the 3 taps in those 3 circles. Going to take my brush one more time and begin to just buff this and blend this in. Now, since I learned my lesson from this eye, I know that I'm not going to use too much here, and it's working out really well when I push this in. And I can see that I did get some coverage, but when I look in my mirror, I do see the hyperpigmentation where it's the most concentrated poking through here. And still with this side that was allowed to dry down, I still see the hyperpigmentation poking through there. I'm gonna use this color corrector and see if it's buildable to see if we can get more coverage out of it. So just squeezing it again, I'm gonna just concentrate it right there with those 2 dots. I'm gonna take it right here, concentrate it with those 2 dots. And I'm also gonna go ahead and try to do the bridge of the nose sections, which are really dark once again. So if we can build this up, then this is definitely gonna get more stars from me, because if it's buildable, that means that we can really be able to work with this even though it's so watery. So I'm gonna blend in the bridge of the nose area right here, just going to gently tap that in, and then I'm gonna do the bridge of the nose here, and then this side just one more time to see if we can build the coverage for this color corrector. All right, so we have used 2 layers on both sides. So as of right now, I feel like this is buildable. I was able to get more color payoff underneath here when I put another layer on. And I feel like it works best when you let the other layer dry down a little bit and then build on top of it rather than just going in immediately after and trying to build. But I can see that I am getting a much more opaque color from here, and I do not see any grayness breaking through down there. Now for the bridge of the nose, I do see hyperpigmentation breaking through here, and I definitely see hyperpigmentation breaking through right there on the bridge of the nose, and I did build that up. So I'm not going to put another layer on here because it just seems like this is not going to be the best for the bridge of the nose area. But let's see if when we add the concealer, if the concealer adds like that extra layer of protection we need and that extra layer of coverage. So I'm gonna mix these 2 shades together, shade 170 and shade 165. So I'm gonna start with 170 here. I really do not like the wands on this concealer. I wish that they had a doe foot applicator, but nevertheless, we are gonna go for it. So I'm just gonna start with a layer there. Then I'm going to use the 165, which is the brighter color, and I'm just going to use 4 strokes of that just to brighten that up. All right, so now I'm going to use my damp beauty blender and blend this in. Okay, so it definitely looks like mixing those 2 colors together was a win because I'm getting a really good color match. All right, so this is this eye done with the concealer and the color corrector. And guys, I can say I'm actually feeling this. The color looks good. And also if you look underneath the under eye, I do not see any hyperpigmentation breaking through. So that is definitely a positive sign, but let's move on to the other eye. And blend it out. So this is the other eye that's been done. And again, guys, I'm getting the same really nice, flawless results. The under eyes are looking good and they are definitely not looking gray and not turning gray. And so I will have to say their concealer is definitely giving full coverage for drugstore. Now here comes the real test, right? I'm going to use my translucent setting powder and I'm going to set my eyes lightly like I do every single time I normally do my makeup when I color correct, and we're gonna see if that is going to make the dark circles appear. So I'm just gonna use my Laura Mercier powder in the color Honey. I'm gonna use about this much setting powder total, and now I'm just going to gently set my under eyes like I do any single time I would use a color corrector and concealer combo. All right, so the powder is on and I'm looking in my mirror to see if anything looks strange or out of place. Right now, it's actually looking pretty good. Now I'm just going to quickly hit my face with a little bit of setting spray. So I'm gonna use my MAC Fix Plus spray. All right, guys, so I have let everything settle into my face. So here are my final thoughts. All right, so when it comes to this Milani color corrector, I can say that it definitely works. Like, guys, look at my under eyes. My under eyes look very concealed. Now, is this better than LA Girl? I'm going to say no, because the bridge of my nose was not tackled the best. Like, I can still see on the bridge of my nose right here, grayness coming through, and grayness coming through right there. But as far as the under eyes go, my under eyes actually look good. So this color corrector plus their full coverage concealer is definitely a combo that can win and that can work for you. Now, I do feel like one of the drawbacks to this color corrector is the fact that the formula is very watery. And because it is watery, I feel like you do have to layer it up and build it up in order to get that really good level of coverage. So just know that you will have to layer it up. But I'm actually surprised that this worked as well as it did. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Also, please consider subscribing to my channel, clicking on that notification bell so that way you know whenever I post more videos. But as always, stay safe, stay blessed, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye!